These amazing peanut butter cookies are sure to please a crowd. They're big, chewy, and soft, making for a delightful treat. Loaded with peanut butter, these cookies have a wonderfully tender center with beautiful golden edges. Hey guys, I'm Barbara. If you're new to the channel, my mission in life is to teach you how to cook. Why? Because if you know how to cook, it's going to change your wealth and your health. Your wealth because you're going to save money by not buying food on the street, and your health because you get to decide what goes inside your dishes.
You're watching the Bare Pantry Show.
Let's start by putting the butters in a bowl. Yes, I said butters because these cookies use two different butters, regular butter and peanut butter. Just as an FYI, I'm using unsalted butter, so I'm not going to add any salt to these cookies. I'm also making half the recipe that's in my book, The Pantry Laid Bare. So 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter now becomes 6 tablespoons as per this chart. I also have this chart in my bread book, the one that's being sold on Amazon, the bread book you need, all right? So now let's continue to cream the butters together. And then I'm gonna add the sugars. And I said sugars, we're gonna use brown sugar and granulated white sugar. Let me go ahead and get this little bit of peanut butter off the edge because I know it's bugging you like it's bugging me, right? I have 1 egg beaten here, which I will add to the cream mixture. As you can see, I'm using all the regular ingredients that you would expect to use in cookie making. But if you stick around just a few more minutes, I'm gonna show you this weird secret ingredient that I'm gonna add to this batter, all right? For now, let's work on the dry ingredients. Let me put the all-purpose flour in this bowl, then add the baking soda to it. See, I'm showing you that it's only 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Cookies don't usually use a lot of baking soda or baking powder because they don't have to rise as high as bread. So now before I add the dry ingredients to the dough, let me go ahead and show you the secret ingredient. It's ketchup! I know some of you are going, yuck, but don't knock it till you try it, all right? So let's go ahead and add the ketchup and then cream, mix it in well. And then now I'm just gonna dump all the dry ingredients in and mix it with my hand mixer till it's well incorporated. When I feel like it's well incorporated, I'm just gonna go ahead and clean off my beaters. And then I'm gonna give it one last mix with the spatula. So now go ahead and grab an ice cream scoop and a greased cookie or baking tray. And then we're gonna go ahead and drop dollops of the cookies onto the tray at least 2 inches apart. Now these cookies are also called Tic Toc Toe Cookies. I hope I said it right. Yeah, Tic Toc Toe Cookies. Why? Because we're going to use a fork and we're going to mash the cookies down in one direction first and then use the same fork to go ahead and mash it in the next direction. So it creates a Tic Toc Toe type of pattern on top of the cookies. So now I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and I'm just going to stick these in for 17 to 19 minutes. I used to be really nervous about making cookies because I never really knew when they were done. Even when I baked them for the allotted time frame that the recipe said, they still looked soft in the middle, right? So my daughter Jada taught me a trick. She said when checking for doneness for any cookies, just go ahead and check around the edges. If the edges look cooked, then they're done. Don't worry about the middle. So look at these right here. This is 19 minutes later. Some of them look cooked around the edges, but not all of them. So I'm gonna put them back in the oven for 2 more minutes, just 2 more. Don't go too long because you're gonna burn them. All right, so now look, they're looking kind of good. And I'm just gonna let them sit here on the tray for like 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna remove them with an egg spatula, put them on the wire rack to cool. Look at my husband, Joe, getting his food ready, asking me when the cookies are gonna be ready because he wants one for dessert. This is the main problem that I have here doing this cooking show, guys. Sometimes I'm gonna show you guys behind the scenes. The problem that I have when I'm making this stuff is that people are always waiting. The people who live here, my family. They're always waiting to see when the item's gonna be ready because they want to eat it, and sometimes I have to like get it ready for a thumbnail and then the thumbnail didn't come out good, then I have to do a thumbnail the next day, and then pretty soon I realize I didn't even taste it on camera and then I have to go make the thing again. Oh, it's hard out here. I'm gonna go inside right now and see if I can find a morsel of that cookie left so I can taste it on camera for you guys, all right? You guys are lucky, or maybe it's me that's lucky. I found one. Not even one, a piece of one, guys. Let me go ahead and taste, all right? I didn't even have one. This is the first time tasting it. It's lightly sweet, even though we put all that sugar. You don't taste the ketchup, so don't panic. You know ketchup's all sugar anyways, right? Yeah, I saw this recipe a while back and I put it in my book because I like things like this that use unique ingredients that people are not checking for, right? Try this, guys, and then come back in the comments and tell me how it comes out. Look how many I got with half the recipe. I got quite a bit. Even our son Jory stopped by and got some. So they're really nice. You can taste the peanut butter in it too. I'm trying to do my thumbnail, right? Anyways, I am so happy for the few of you that made it to the end of this video because I want to show you what I've done with my little bedroom slash studio thing. You know, I've made it a while back since Jory moved out last year, but I really didn't have the wall decorated the way I wanted it decorated for when I sit down and do like these things, narration or live events or stuff. And I'm gonna have to start going inside sooner than later. We're not gonna be able to be out here in the winter and stuff. So I want to show you what I did. First of all, this one wall right here has my green screen. Right here over this closet where the dog bed is for Cora. I just twist her bed in, you know, the other direction and pull the green screen down. And when I want to do a green screen, this is what I do, and then I put it back up. Then this wall right here where my son Joshua used to have his bed, this little section right here, Joe made this chair, my husband Joe, and I put these two drawings of Jada and me on the wall and this little sombrero, and this is where I sit to do my Amazon influencers videos, because Amazon doesn't really want anything behind you that is gonna say who you are. Like for my show, they don't want me to promote my show. It's just about, you know, talking about their product. So I have to have it kind of more plain Jane here. Now over here where I have this chase or the fainting chair or the lounge or whatever this is called, I wanted to get rid of this. Get rid of it meaning give it to Jada and get something with a back, because I wanted to push the chair against the, you know, the wall and just sit, because our backs hurt when we sit there for long lengths of time doing the live events. Well, I don't know why you all didn't tell me to just push it against the wall and put some pillows. So I went and I bought 2 big pillows at Ross. And then I had the pillow from the Shorts program. That was a merch, a freebie. But they call it a swag. And then I had this other pillow from a friend of mine. And then I made a pillow. I went to Walmart and I bought 2 pillows, put them together, and I covered it with this fabric that goes with this chair over here. So they match. Bring the room together. Then on the wall, I didn't want to put things in picture frames because then the light and the camera, everything would flash back in the picture frame. So I put this canvas that my godmother had given me with my mom on it. This is my mom in her youth. And then some of these things are from friends that they've given me. I treasure things that people give me. You know, look at this big, beautiful pineapple crocheted thing here that my friend Julie sent for me for my birthday recently. And then this dragonfly is from my friend Nisa with an N, because this thing right here with all the roses that says the Bear Pantry Show, and it's from my friend Lisa with an L. I have to say things like that to Joe because of his hearing impairment. He doesn't know who I'm talking about when I'm calling these names that sound kind of similar. This little dragonfly right here is from my cousin Jay. I almost said her name. It's beautiful now, guys, and I have this string of lights here that's dragonflies, because dragonfly is my logo. That's from my friend Jasmine, who lives in Wales. You guys, you're all in here with me. I just love this space now, and as soon as we're ready, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna do narration in here, okay? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
This is the